big up everybody, big up everybody, big up everybody, no more sleeping. Big up everybody, big up everybody, big up.
It's good to know people, because if you don't know anyone's name or what they're about, it can be lonely.
If you hang out outside, you will meet people.
I have a neighbor who we call Hey Neighbor. She's always walked by the end of our driveway and yelled, Hey Neighbor, and we always yell back, Hey Neighbor. And then we started chit-chatting with her, and then soon enough she'd stop by and we'd have a beer or something, but in my cell phone she was Hey Neighbor, but her real name's Laura.
You can do like that initial getting to know and those pleasantries, but getting beyond that is harder.
Big up everybody, big up everybody.
It just builds some strong connections. And now we have game nights, and when we need to call each other to say show up for the school board election, we come.
Feeling of loneliness or not really understanding how to talk to people or like really know how to like integrate yourself. That can be really hard for people.
There's a lot of research that shows that kind of psychological generosity is really good for you and for them and good for your health.
If a neighbor needs help and if they ask me to, then yeah, I will help them out.
There's so much that I've taken from getting to meet so many different people. Lost some ability to socialize because of everything that's happened over the last couple of years. COVID pushed us all into a building, and social media made it easier to communicate without having to be face-to-face with people.
Neighbors play an important role in the lives of nursing home and rest home residents. Studies have shown that residents with active neighbors and family members enjoy better care and quality of life than residents without these supports.
How do you get over the anxiety of talking to strangers?
Medication, like that.
You first have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable at first, right? There's still an element of all of us being kind of like grammar school kids.
Everybody, big up everybody, big up.
Kind of taking that moment when something has changed. So it could be that they have a new dog, or you have a new dog, or someone had a baby, or they're new in the neighborhood. That's a great moment to do it.
Okay, you want me to read my list?
Yes.
Okay, so I've been practicing this a lot because I moved here 2 years ago and I've been getting to know a lot of neighbors. So you can just walk up to somebody and say, Hi, my name's Lillian. What's yours?
Going to the co-op, talking to people who don't look like me.
Let your little Chihuahua mix bark until you feel appropriate to apologize to your neighbor. Find out about the heirloom squashes growing out of their compost pile.
You could go to a bar alone and just chat with people.
I go to pick up sports games.
The library, man. The library.
I usually run into them in the laundry room or in the elevator or outside on the benches.
If people have a garden, I'll usually comment on like their flowers or trees or stuff like that. I may just like drop over and bring them something for my garden.
I listen to the walls. No, I'm just kidding. I meet my neighbors a lot when I'm outside in the garden. They come out and they ask what I'm doing.
Invite them over for a cocktail. If they don't drink, I don't understand why, a mocktail.
Taking public transportation, that's another thing. Waiting for a bus is a really good couple of minutes to strike up a conversation with somebody.
You could ask to borrow your neighbor's blender.
Dogs are often a good introduction to your neighbors because you can talk to a dog without it looking weird, and then you're like, oh, and what's your name?
It's funny, I really get to know my neighbors during snowstorms and and droughts, like right now, because it's like who's watering.
Wave to them, just kind of sort of acknowledge them, just say hi, be friendly. And after you've waved at them for 3 to 5 times, then maybe you can say, hey, hey, I don't know, strike up a conversation.
Go to their weekly coffee hour and get to know about everything that's going on in town and all your neighbors.
It really helps if I park on the street. I notice that if I park in my parking garage and shut the door as I'm coming in, then I don't get to interact with my neighbors.
So how I meet my neighbors is usually hanging out, finding common interests, and sharing resources.
In order to get to know the neighbors, we had a block party. I had put flyers in all the different mailboxes, and I'd also asked everybody if they knew anybody else, what phone numbers, what emails they had. So it was a big information collection effort.
We have a community music event that we put together, which allows people to connect over music and also to just socialize. We have an area where people can sit and connect, and they can sort of hear the music and hear that there's something going on, but they have that opportunity to socialize.
Big up, everybody. Big up.
Because we knew each other, we started going from house to house, playing music every night at 8 o'clock.
And some of them are really amazing. They'll take you food shopping or to church and things like that.
A giant tree fell on my lawn and just missed my house, and then my neighbors came over to help me clean it up, and one of them brought a chainsaw.
I think it's important to just be honest, like be completely yourself.
Sometimes I would drop over food to them, and when I had my baby, she actually dropped over food to me.
We're looking for a way to use music to bring the community together and create a social opportunity for people in a place where there wasn't a ton of arts or cultural activities available close at hand. So we decided to sort of create it for ourselves, and it's been going strong for 10 years now.
Kids can walk in and out of a million neighbors' houses, and all of their neighbors feel like aunts and uncles to them, and all of my neighbors' kids feel like nieces and nephews to me.
So we get a ton of people walking by, so you really get to know people because they walk by on a regular basis, and you get to sort of know people's names and make friends and get to know the community that way. Just really great.
Well, you just gotta over time get to know your neighbors and see which ones like you and you like them, and hopefully y'all have a good friendship camaraderie. We all gotta live in the same community, so we gotta live together.
Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. No more sleeping. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. No more sleeping. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. No more sleeping. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody. Big up, everybody.